信を確認。
Hi guys, this is AC Gamer back with a new video on counter side. So in today's video, what I'm going to be doing is taking a look at a.hilde and going over whether I believe she is still worthy of being called one of the Holy Trinity characters. So right now we all know the Holy Trinity characters are a.hilde, Awaken Yuna, and Awaken Xiaoyun. So yeah, I'm going to talk about if she's actually still worthy of that title. Should you guys to go ahead and summon for her if you guys don't currently have her at the moment. But yeah, before I do that, guys, take a look at my wallpaper, take a look at my login screen, sorry, my lobby screen. This looks completely fantastic. Like you saw my last video when I was taking a look at this new skins, I did say I wasn't sure if I was gonna buy it. I did go ahead and buy me this brand new skin for a deal. It looks fantastic. I decided to add Yangarim in here because she's the only one that looks pretty decent with Idil over here. They're both wearing white shirts and he's the only thing that really fits, unless I decided to spend more admin coins to get myself some more swimsuit skin. But I actually love this brand new what's it called, is it IP wallpaper, because yeah, it looks fantastic with these characters over here. So I'm going to probably leave it like this forever unless I decide to buy a new skin in the future. But anyways, don't forget to like the video, subscribe, stay tuned for more content on counter side. Let's get to 10k subscribers. At 10k subscribers I will be doing a giveaway, so definitely stay tuned for that. Oh yeah, thank you guys for letting me reach 6k. I believe we reached a couple of days ago. I hope to reach 10k subscribers before the end of this year, but the chances are very low. But hopefully you guys do like my content. Hopefully you guys feel like it's worth subscribing to my channel. If you guys haven't subscribed, make sure you have subscribed. Make sure the post notification is on so you guys get notified when I make a new video. So anyways, going over to a.hilde. Now the reason why I wanted to make a video on a.hilde and talking about this discussion or issue or topic is because I did see a post on Reddit saying that a.hilde is no longer part of the Holy Trinity, and the reason, it was actually quite like understandable why they thought that. I actually think that as well. Right now, if I was to say who are the Holy Trinity, or is the Holy Trinity no longer how it was before, I would definitely agree. Right now, I wouldn't say a.hilde is a must-have anymore. The reason why I think that a.hilde is no longer part of the Holy Trinity is because there is better normal SSR characters that you can use to replace a.hilde. So if you don't have a.hilde, you can actually go ahead and use some of these normal SSR characters that are defenders, and they will work perfectly fine. So with must-have characters or Holy Trinity characters, they do something that most other units don't do. They do something that is extremely amazing and no other units can compensate. So for example, Awaken Yuna over here, the DOT from her is amazing. She is currently one of the best characters in PvP and PvE as well. So there is no one currently out there that can do something similar to her. So she's definitely a must-have, definitely a unit that you guys should go ahead and grab. Going over to Awaken Xiaoyun over here, she's also a must-have. A huge amount of DPS that she can deal. I believe she's going to be one of the highest dealing DPS characters in the game. So right now you're going to require that in multiple content, especially bosses and guild raid and all of that stuff. But with a.hilde over here in PvP, especially if Seraphil isn't banned, you can go ahead and use Seraphil over a.hilde. However, obviously if a.hilde and Yumi are banned, you just go ahead and drop yourself an a.hilde, and she would be definitely recommended to use in PvP. However, due to the high cost that she has, if you compare that with Seraphil, wherever she is right now, Seraphil, she obviously doesn't have the highest HP compared to a.hilde. She doesn't add shield, but she does have the ability to recover HP. Obviously I don't have the best gear right now, so I can't really compare stats compared to a.hilde. However, right now I don't have the best gear, but she's still perfectly fine. As you can see, if I do give her some of the best gears, her HP is definitely going to reach higher than this currently, and she only costs 4. If you go over to a.hilde, she does do something that other units don't do, but right now there isn't a hard content that requires you to have such an OP defender class character. a.hilde is definitely one of the best defender class characters in the game. However, she's just too overpowered for some of the content that you don't actually necessarily need her, because you can just use other SSR characters that will compromise or would be better to use other than her. So would I say that the Holy Trinity has been dissolved? I wouldn't say so. I think you can replace a.hilde and say a different character. I'll probably make a separate video going over my idea on the new Holy Trinity characters, taking out Awakened Hilde. Not to say that Awakened Hilde isn't a good character, but like the utility that she brings obviously is OP. However, taking a look at the cost, using her in PvE content, it's just going to make it slower, make it harder to clear content faster, because you need to recover your energy that you required to deploy Awakened Hilde. So taking a look at the deployment cost for 3 of this Awakened characters, if you wanted to use them in one team, that is 12, not 12, that's going to be 18 deployment cost. You can minus 1, so that's 17. However, if you want to make it faster, you want to clear through content faster, just take out the Awakened Hilde, drop yourself Seraphol, and it's fine. So although I say that Awakened Hilde is fantastic, I wouldn't say she is a must-have. You can just use Seraphol, and Seraphol will just be a perfect character to use in any content. Once again, right now in PvP, you don't really need to use Awakened Hilde. Going over to this week bans on up, Seraphol is still a ban 1, but you can go ahead and use Yumi instead. If you go over to my team, I will not be using Awakened Hilde. I will just be using other characters, other tank characters instead. As you can see, I got myself Yumi over here. That works perfectly fine. And if you take a look at my average cost as well, it's quite low. If I drop the Awakened Hilde instead of the Yumi, I'm definitely going to require higher energy cost to do that, and it's just not going to be beneficial to do that at all. But once again, as you can see, Seraphol is actually about to get out of ban. I believe next week she will no longer be at ban 1. So yeah, everyone's just going to use Seraphol over the Awakened Hilde, and it's going to be perfect. So yeah, stay tuned for that video where I go over the new characters or new Holy Trinity character. Obviously it's going to be based on my opinion. I have taken a look at the skills, so I should know some of the good characters, some of the good Awakened characters. If you guys haven't seen my videos on the top 5 Awakened characters, go ahead and check it out as well. Once again, don't forget to like and subscribe. Shouts out to everyone who managed to subscribe and get me all the way to 6k very quick. It's been your boy AC Gamer, and I'm out.
Was it the voice? Was it the fire burning in me? All of the noise turned into choirs of harmony. Was it the voice? Was it the fire burning in me?